Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to Urban Combat JKD. So today I'd like to talk to you about my journey in Japan in 2005. When I started training out there, I was invited out there to train with the Grandmasters. One of my closest friends, he sponsored me to go out there. Of course, he was Japanese as well, so he wanted me to see the culture, and he always wanted me to practice with a hierarchy. Okay, because of my dedication, and he'd seen me, you know, how hard and how much I loved the culture and the history of Japan. So yeah, I went over there for 6 months and did some training. And I remember the first day I was packing my stuff. I was so excited. I had my map ready and stuff like that. And at the time, obviously, there was no cell phone or anything like that. There were small mobile phones, but you couldn't take any pictures on them. It's like, you know, you remember the ones, the big cube ones. And so I went out to Heathrow and very excited, and I thought to myself, you know, I'm gonna get on this plane now. It's gonna take 6-7 hours, you know, of my time. And I spoke to the air hostess and she said to me, no, it's actually gonna be 14.5 hours. I thought, oh my goodness me, what am I gonna do for that? So I just watched movies, listened to music, slept. I was so jet lagged when I got there. At the same time, I was very culture shocked as well. My friend picked me up from the airport. I just fell asleep straight away. And the first thing he did was take me to the sushi bar, you know, to experience sushi. So that was great. And also I saw Mount Fuji as well. So we got out and took some pictures next to Mount Fuji. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Words can't explain how beautiful that Mount Fuji is. You know, it's you have to see it to feel it and all this kind of thing. You know. So yeah, we travelled to Nagano, and also we travelled to Yokohama. To Tokyo. So yeah, went to the different he took me to different temples and castles, very old Japan, to see it and stuff, to experience it, and it's actually very, very beautiful. You know, it really is. The culture and everything is just unbelievable. The temples are so big, and it's like me, when I was a kid, I used to watch the Seven Samurai, you know, the black and white and stuff like that, and the ninja movies and stuff. So I've seen all this in the films, and it's good to see it with your own eyes, you know, to experience it, to feel it. You know, this is what I always wanted to do with martial arts, was always to go there, meet the person, feel their energy. That's what it's about for me. You know, that's why I was very lucky and honoured that I got a chance to go out there. So first thing we did was Aikido. So I went in there to practice Aikido with the Grandmaster. But the thing is with this, especially in Japan, not so much in the West, you have to write a letter to them, and first there's 3 stages. So you have to be accepted, and then you can go for an interview, and then you have to sit there and watch for a month to see if you don't fidget, or if you don't stand up or scratch your head or get out your mobile phone, you know, he won't accept you. So you have to sit there and watch, and then he'll accept you as a student. That's how hard it is. But because my friend was very, very experienced and is very respected in the martial arts world out there in Japan, I luckily got to train with these different Grandmasters that he knew. So yeah, Aikido for me was very good. We practiced a lot of falling. They also practiced a lot of you know, the wrist locks. It was very fluid, very much different lines. The footwork was different. It was amazing. It's basically, the guy went to punch you, you actually step out of the way, you can take him down. It's the footwork is the key with Aikido, and also using the other person's power and energy. You know, it was really amazing to watch and to experience it, to train it. And I was just thrown around like a rag doll by like an 82-year-old Grandmaster. Yeah, I think he's still alive. I think he's still doing his thing. But yeah, to be able to experience that to a very high level, it's just mind-blowing for me. And I came back very humbled by that experience, and the memories and the training that I got was just immense. And then I went to Yokohama, where I did some Jiu Jitsu out there, Japanese Jiu Jitsu. Those guys are very hardcore. It's all about immobilizing your opponent, so it's a lot of blocking, striking, locking techniques, takedowns, ground grappling as well. So you do a lot of grappling. It's basically grappling, take him down, and maim him. You know, it really is devastating style. The actual pure Japanese Jiu-Jitsu is extremely devastating, especially for the street scenario. It's very, very good, you know. And yeah, I got to practice that to a very high standard as well. So they taught me the advanced versions. They started off with some basics, but because then I was At that point, I think I'd been doing martial arts for about 20 years. So then, yeah, I had some good background. So they kind of taught me from a basic, some of the things that I didn't know, and then they saw that I advanced very quickly. That's why they taught me the other advanced stuff as well, and some extremely advanced things that I've never seen before that I learned. You know, and I just kept in my heart. So if it ever, God forbid, if I ever have to use it, at least it's there. And then we moved on to Okinawa, and we did practice at Okinawan karate. With that, we did a lot of nunchaku training, a lot of conditioning. Used to hold like big logs of wood like that to condition our forearms. We used to hit the log into our stomach, full power. We used to hit it into our legs for conditioning. You know, I used to do a lot of finger locking and stuff like that. My old pinky finger actually broke. Broke it. I had to wrap it up like that. I still carried on training. It's not like over here when something small happens like that, they stop training for a month. We have to go back and train. You have to show face to your instructor out there. Otherwise, you just think, oh, this guy's not serious. So this is how it is out there. Okay. I saw many guys out there with broken ribs. Even one guy, Japanese guy with a broken jaw, and he had a head thing like that to keep his head thing, but he's still training. That's how much they love it and how much they yearn for this stuff. Yeah, the next training was Kyokushinkai karate. Okay, and that's 3, 4, 5, even 10 people sparring at the same time, and the grandmaster makes you do that. A lot of stretching, a lot of kicking, a lot of conditioning. Again, you're holding the balls in your hand like that, big massive ones for conditioning the fingers. So if you grab the throat, it's just strong like a tiger. Okay, and I think supposedly the founder used to fight with bulls and stuff. They used to kill bulls with one strike. That's the story of that one. So it's a lot of conditioning, hardcore. So we used to fight 10 people at the same time. We used to do like 12 rounds, 3 minutes. It's crazy, and used to be sweating buckets as well. And then after that, you used to have maybe a broken rib or something. You couldn't walk properly. You were limping. My toes broken. Took us to the waterfall, threw us in there, and then made us meditate under the waterfall. Cold as anything. I thought I was going to get pneumonia at some point, but I didn't. But it's what it does. That kind of training, it takes your spirituality to different levels. It kind of opens you up. And at that time, when I was training that intensely, it did kind of open me up to different things, different feelings and stuff that I've never had before. It kind of does that, I don't know whether it's your third eye or whatnot, I don't know, but some of the experiences that I had there, the spiritual ones, I'll talk about it more in different videos and stuff like that, but in this one I just want to give you the experience of how great it is to actually go to a culture, whether it be Japan or China or Korea or Philippines, any of those places where they do martial arts, Indonesia, so that. Go to them places and actually experience the art properly from where it actually comes from. You'd be blown away how different it is, and the experience that you come back with would be even more enriching for you, because you'll be able to absorb all that energy and become a better teacher. Helped me anyway a lot, and yeah. So guys, if you do get an opportunity to go to Japan, please do so. It's a very beautiful country, and it's got so much to offer in very many different ways. There's a historical side of it, and there's a new side of Japan. I mean, technology-wise, they're off the roof. It's amazing. I mean, even the toilet talks to you. So yeah, so it's great. And anyway, so I'd like to leave you with that, and I hope you're all good, and all doing well. I hope you're training hard, and yeah, just keep in touch with me. If you need any questions or anything like that, please ask me, and please continue to support my page. I really appreciate it, and remember to like and subscribe and share my stuff. Thank you, and take care. Hi guys, welcome to Urban Combat JKD. Glad to have you here. So today I'm going to take you through the basic Junfanji Kendo movements, okay? Meaning the trapping, the parrying, the striking, and different variations. Also the stance, the block, the guard, which is very important.